Okay, so let's dive into this. We've got the operational report here for the USS Arawyn, just back at Starbase 369. And the big thing is the Tarvik the Third mission. Not a battle, more like, well, just waiting. Nerve-wracking waiting.
Right, it sounds almost passive, but the psychological side, that's intense. I
Yeah.
mean, Senior Chief Merrick's log, he wrote that the mission made the silences louder than the alarms. Think about that, stillness fracturing the crew.
Yeah, that really hits home. And you see it changing Captain Corbin's whole perspective on command. She sort of realized that leadership isn't always, holding the line, pushing forward.
Sometimes it's the opposite.
Exactly. She put it as finding courage and standing still until the storm passes, restraint as strength.
A huge leadership lesson,
Yeah.
definitely. But the moment they dock, bam, Commander Holt resigns. Professionally, cleanly, but suddenly.
Yeah, the timing right after that mission. It just shows the cost, doesn't it? Corbin was totally blindsided. That quote where she admits realizing people were variables, not constants.
Big realization. And suddenly, Fleet Command McLaren and Blockpool, they have a fire to put out. The Arawyn's a young ship, needs stability, and her number two just walked.
So the replacement search is urgent. And the candidate they land on, it's Commander Susanna Battenberg, which is unexpected.
Very unexpected. Her history is, well, it's significant. Half Vulcan, former captain of the USS Erasmus. 25 years back, she survived this catastrophic mission, requested a demotion herself afterwards.
Wow. So she didn't want this command role.
Not at all. She apparently only agreed to even interview if she got a guarantee, like ironclad, that she could go right back to Admiral Blockpool's science staff when this was done. She sees it as temporary, almost like penance, maybe.
That reluctance is key, though. It sounds like Vice Admiral McLaren got that. McLaren felt Corbin needed stability, right? Not someone climbing the ladder, not ambition.
Exactly. Stability over drive. And McLaren even shared something personal, which seems rare for her. Mentioned leaving the USS Archer herself years ago because of a relationship issue with her captain.
Sort of a way to say, hey, resignations happen. It's not always simple. It's not always about you.
Right. Paving the way. Which leads to this informal meeting. Corbin and Battenberg at the Steep Space Tea House. Sounds very Starfleet.
Oh, yeah. And Corbin pushes her, basically asks, why take this if you clearly dread it?
And Battenberg's answer is just perfectly logical, but also deeply emotional. She says, I cannot hide in Admiral Blockpool's service forever. After 2 decades, it's time I face my fear and do it anyway, facing it head on.
That honesty, that's the foundation, isn't it? Corbin's response nails it. Fear doesn't disqualify anyone from command. It just means you still care about what happens next. And boom, new XO, a team built on facing those variables.
But this idea that people are variables, that duty has hidden costs, it's not just in the command chairs, is it? Our sources point to something really heavy carried down in engineering by Ensign Ryan Collingway.
Ah, yes, Collingway. The story is rough. He was on the USS Seja during a Borg attack. A bad one. And he survived, but only because, well, he had to vaporize his supervisor, Lieutenant Mendon. Partially assimilated.
And the crucial part, Mendon ordered him to do it. Ordered his own death.
Why? What was the rationale there?
Mendon was Benzite. And apparently, given Benzite history, potential conflicts tied to their unique physiology being manipulated, he was terrified. Terrified his partial assimilation, if discovered, could be misunderstood back home, maybe even spark a civil war.
So he made a command decision for his entire species, sacrificing himself to prevent chaos.
Exactly. The ultimate needs of the many call made in the worst possible moment.
But the consequence for Collingway, think about it, he carries that secret forever. To Starfleet, he looks like, what, an incompetent officer who got a supervisor killed?
While he's actually protecting Mendon's legacy and maybe preventing interstellar conflict, his own reputation is just collateral damage.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other missions, maybe quiet ones like Tarvik, leave these kinds of hidden scars? I'm thinking about Collingway. What secrets are actually worth keeping, even if it costs you everything? Something to chew on.